okay, your For You page is different than mine. It's a book series about ice planet barbarians and Earth women land there, and then they get coupled with, or
like a horny thing.
They resonate with
A horny thing?
Yeah.
This is alien porn for sure.
I got Kindle Unlimited, and at this point, I am at 7 of those trashy barbarian.
I will say,
novellas.
I have ended up on Smut Talk.
That's where it is. That's where it is.
You're muted.
What do you mean ended up?
Yeah.
I don't read.
How did I get here?
I don't read a lot of smut. Okay, it's not my
Such
thing.
a mystery.
I think it's from Lord of the Rings TikTok. I think that's where it starts. Then
It absolutely isn't. You know it isn't.
Then it goes to like fantasy
No, it's
and
from
like
TikTok.
weird nerd stuff, and then into smut.
Welcome to Topflight, everyone. So nice to have you here with us.
Top Talk, a subgenre of Kink Talk.
I really cannot imagine why anyone would end the season imminently of this show. I can't imagine why it's time for this to take a little break. Hi, my name is Philip. I'm the publisher of this superhero game. And that's our term for Game Master, which is a point I make most weeks. Hi, players. How are you all doing today?
Totally super.
Are you ready for the final issue of Volume 1?
Not really, no.
No.
Okay.
Define
I
ready.
feel like I don't have a choice.
Are you
so.
prepared to fight what awaits?
Possibly.
No,
Okay.
I'm
Also no.
expecting to get punched out of my body like the Ancient One.
Yeah, you guys are up against a situation here. When I guess I'll go ahead and jump into. I guess I should say it's September, so if you want to subscribe, it's a time to do so cheaply, or just use your free one on Amazon Prime if you link your accounts, etc., etc. We have lots of fun games on other nights.
For top quality content.
For top quality content. That is what it would be for. We have other fun games. On Fridays, we have our horror game Blood from a Stone. On Sundays, we have our Star Wars game Smuggler's Reverse. You can check out all these things, etc., etc. We'll talk about some of those a little bit more later. But for now, let's get ourselves caught up on the very final part of Rescue Red, issue 24, coming to its dramatic conclusion. Topflight chose to save Shinobi Red, going into Yomitsukuni, a mythic underworld-like realm, to find her severed heart to prevent her from being taken by the darkness of the Order of the Severed Heart. A group of very evil ninjas. They came with Nightheart, the third greatest ninja on Earth. We'll see how things end up. They came with Whisper, someone who V has no issues with. I like her. I like Gale. I like her. That's a joke for anyone who's caught up on What We Do in the Shadows. I like Gale. I like her. Okay. Anyway. And you also have found a young man who apparently is a slightly older man and has been trapped here for a long time. A young boy named Kaga Hideki. Who sort of served as a guide of sorts after you rescued him from an Oni. You have defeated a massive ogre, some yokai that was guarding this place after you guys just decided to kind of not run in straight ahead and also not sneak in, but just kind of send a few people over the top. A battle ensued. The party is fairly depleted in terms of hit points, and various other resources, but fortunately for them, they're superheroes, which means they have all those precious hero dice back. That ogre was destroyed, so congrats on that, but Heartless Love, the head of the Order of the Severed Heart, is still here, has come down. He attempted to send away all 3 members of Topflight who accepted the gifts of the Mystic Apes. Only was successful in sending away Armament. So Armament has disappeared. Whisper also is not currently with you, for she is inside a heart. It hovers, a giant stone, glowing statue-like object here in the center of this courtyard of this fortress. Nightheart is also not with you. She went off on her own adventure, and V one of these formations was out there, sort of tried to explain it, but since V can speak no evil, you kind of really never quite understand what she's trying to convey. That being said, that is the setup for this final showdown, as Heartless Love has extended a hand, given you one of these, arm up behind, very radly. But before that, one last time this season, I have a choice of prologues. And it will be a tricky one, methinks. Your option 1. An attic in Witch Haven, Massachusetts. Option 2, hell.
My dearest publisher, might I make a request, given that this is the end of a season, an arc, so on?
Sure.
Could we not, on this special of nights, have both a prologue and an epilogue?
Yes, but an epilogue may... Let us not worry about whether or not there shall be an epilogue.
Okay, all right.
I will say that you will witness but one of these two things. Any other information might be other information you will require.
Okay, so it was Witch Haven, and then...
We have one vote for an attic in Witch Haven, Mass.
What was 2 again?
2
what
is
was
hell.
the second one?
Hell.
Oh.
Straight up in hell.
Regular hell?
I'll give you a little more. The city of Malakota. But not Japanese hell. Not Yomitsukune. Oh man, they're taking this one so much more seriously.
I remember, okay, we were given hell as an option before. Did we take it?
We've never
No,
You did not.
No.
And you did not learn that. This is a different
Yeah.
bit of intel in hell. Intel in hell.
Hell and
Intel.
Int hell. Yeah, there we go.
I choose hell.
1 and 2. The score is tied
Oh,
right
no.
present.
Hell.
2 for hell, 1 for Witch Haven, Mass.
I think hell for me.
That is 3 for hell.
Sounded so sad.
I was gonna vote for the attic.
I gotta pick hell this time, I guess.
All right. Well, perhaps we'll see. Perhaps there can be 2 prologues today, although one of them will be much less than the other than it would have been otherwise. But we will start in hell. Harlequino is the prince of Malakota, a devil sitting on a throne. A blazing sea of souls spreads out before him as he sits on his balcony, kind of after a long day of deviling. 2 imps bring over... Yeah, that was too much for you? All right. A couple of imps fly over a book and say, "My lord, we understand there are many matters you must take care of, but you did ask us in a quiet moment to bring you the Book of Devils Unaccounted For."
Ah, yes. I do wish to continue perusing.
They set down a large tome. Harlequino, the Prince of Malakota, opens the book, seeing the true names of various devils under his thrall in his service. Then he comes to a blank spot. The 2 imps exchange a very nervous look.
What is meant to be here?
He asks them, and the sea of souls ahead of him rumbles at his displeasure. Myriad spirits quaking in pain as this devil prince grows concerned. The imps say, "Ah, yes, my lord. That devil in your service did manage to remove his name from the book."
Which means he answers to no one.
"That does appear to be the case, my lord."
Do we know who he is? Do we know where he is?
He is on the plane of mortals, my lord, Earth. He goes by the name of the Helpful Devil, or now the Synthetic. Harlequino starts looking through what records he can find of this individual, and then his eyes bulge.
Wait. This is the one who...
Yes, my lord, that is correct.
Oh. Okay.
Would you like us to do anything, my lord?
Fuck. No, I guess not.
Closes the book.
Oh, okay. This could be deeply complex. Okay. All right. I need something to drink. Bring me some soul wine.
Yes, my lord, of course. We're very sorry to...
No, I'm glad you told me. It is good to be aware. But fuck. Okay. All right. Well, fuck.
With that, the imps bear away the book and go to fetch the wine of souls for their master, Harlequino. I guess because this is, like, not double length of time, but it will be, like, a double issue because it's the final issue. We will also have a brief prologue in Witch Haven with... But I'm going to cut it off halfway through.
Ah, fine.
Just because it lost the toss.
I'll never do that to thee.
Hey now. That was good. In an attic in Witch Haven, Massachusetts, there is a black and white television set up across from a couch. There is a small, kind of gremlin-like creature sitting there, drinking a beer, smoking a cigar. He's got like a nudie mag, like open across his chest. And he's just watching.
He's like, whoa, hey. That's funny. Lady has 4 shadows. Gonna be crazy.
But he hears something. Not on the TV, but behind him.
Huh? What the hell? Hey. Hello?
He turns down the volume, and there's an eerie silence that meets the fleecing schemester.
Is somebody there? Oh man, there's bad news.
Okay, he sets his stuff up. He picks up his beer bottle, and he kind of drinks the rest of it, turns it around as a weapon, and it kind of creeps along.
Dustin, you there? You come to watch more shows? Hello? Anybody?
He looks out the hallway, sees nothing. This old house, kind of decrepit, falling apart. Even for a specially powered creature like this with eyes that can peer into the very depths of the void, there are still dark spaces that give the fleecing schemester a little chill up his spine.
Is someone there? Oh man, I'm watching that show so much I'm giving myself the heebie-jeebies. Yeah. Oh man. Guess I gotta go back and watch some more. Hello, anybody? No. Okay,
he goes inside, slams the door, turns on the light in the attic, and goes to sit down to watch more of his program. But he keeps looking behind himself, feeling like something's watching him. That's where we'll step away.
Damn it!
Anyway, you guys are in Yomitsukuni. Let's roll initiative. Let's just do it.
So
Do you want me
bad
rolling
at our
initiative as well?
jobs.
Oh yes, you need to roll initiative as well, good sir. You're not that bad at your jobs.
A devil that is powerful enough that the Prince of Hell has no interest in going after him.
The Prince of the
have
City of
unshackled-
He's a
right?
he's a prince of hell. He's not prince of all hell.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because that's not impressive at all.
No, not at all.
Doesn't want to go after Sith Devil, who we unshackled and cannot control anymore.
I think Synth's a great guy, personally.
I was really like, part of me was envisioning like instead of removing his name from the book, his like ruler was just crossed off and it said Topflight. Like just.
That's really bad.
Where's he gone to? Topflight.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I just rolled really high for the one person you didn't want me to. I'm very sorry.
You know what?
No.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, friends. What? Did anybody here roll over a 20? What do we got? Teleportia?
23.
23. I just rolled a nat 20 for something else. Wow. Okay. 23 you have. Okay. And... Okay. Anybody over 15 or higher?
18.
19, but I also want to spend my d20 to go first.
Okay. So before anything, you'll be spending a d20 to go first.
Correct.
And that actually puts you here. Then that is V. What is your dexterity?
14.
14. Okay.
Why?
I'm gonna say tie between you and Whisper will go to you. That's fine.
Oh.
Lumen, what are we at? Or Lumen, you told me. Findon, what are we at?
Natural 1.
So a 1.
So a 1.
Okay.
That tracks.
And how about my good friend Armament?
I roll a 2, but that puts me at 5.
Okay.
So the fella's doing real good here.
Well, ordinarily it would be the turn of one heartless love, but instead, yes, Lumen, go ahead and roll your d20. Let's see if you...
Oh, yeah.
If you
If
roll
ever
a
there
nat
was time.
20 here, you get to do this. You get 2 turns around, basically.
I did not get a nat 20.
Okay, cool. But you are going right now.
Yes. I am casting Prayer of Healing.
Ah, okay.
We're all next to each other, right?
Yes,
'Cause
everyone.
we
but
all kind of
Armament,
regrouped after.
Everybody but
yeah.
Armament and Whisper. Yeah, the.
Okay.
That's a formation in there.
But you're
V is out of. She's
But-
like out of the outside of the wall.
yeah.
or whatever.
But I'm saying she's been out, so she has like full health already, anyways, right? Okay, well you're missing out then. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Nothing I can do about that. I am casting Prayer of Healing, so Teleportia and Findon get 2d8 plus my spell modifier.
So I don't. So this is a 10-minute cast for this spell.
Ah, bitch, fuck.
Do you have? Is Mass Cure Wounds a 3rd level? I think.
Yes, it is a 3rd level.
So you could bust that out.
Mass healing word. Is it?
Mass healing.
Or
word.
mass healing word, yeah.
Yes. So you could do a mass healing
10-minute
word.
cast
It is a
time.
It's a that's
Bullshit.
not really intended as a. I apologize. I'm very sorry.
Not yet, you're not. Okay, so 1d4. Do I have to roll a different d4 for each person, or just
No,
one?
it's just you
Okay.
throw that on and give it to everybody. Yeah.
All right, so that's a 4, luckily, and then plus my spell casting ability modifier, which is 10. So you guys get 14.
You actually get 19 because it's also then plus the level of the spell plus 2.
Okay, 19.
Yeah.
That's pretty significant. Thank you.
So
Yes.
you pop that out to everyone, and that can include you if you are below max.
I
as well.
am at full health. I haven't been hit.
That's a good place for the healer to be. That is how the only good thing about doing that is but a bonus action, so you still have an action.
Yeah. Wait, really? Oh, that is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me
So
just
you just did
double-check
that
one
like
thing.
it
How
ain't no
far
thing.
is V?
V is not in line of sight. V is be outside of a portal. V
Okay,
is
so
very,
I just
very
won't even
far.
think about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's a bonus action. Findon, what is your current health?
I am at 58 out of 185.
I'm also going to cast one of my preserve lives
Oh. Great.
Oh,
on Findon, so you get 30.
Great.
yeah, that can work.
Great.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a huge bit of healing there. Very good.
Is that everything you're doing, Lumen?
I think so, yeah, because that's one action, that's one bonus action, and then I have another turn later in the thing, right?
Precisely.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
spend my d20 at the end of Lumen's turn.
Oh, cool. this is a smart thing to do. Go ahead.
It was almost. It is not though.
It's close, everybody. All right.
There's that 49 emoji.
It was, yeah. All right, so I'm just going to do what I do, which is I'm going to go punch this guy.
All right.
He's right in front of me, right? Because he was...
Yes, no, yeah, it is. You're well well within your movement to get to this individual, so you can swing away.
Okay. Well, that first one is a natural 1.
And his response,
indeed.
heartless love, this kind of older man, just you wind up and swing, and like he doesn't move at all, and just like the tiniest shift, and it's almost as if like it's not even like you're missing, it's that like the force of your wind up, he just moves so subtly and uses your own momentum like to like pull your fist just completely off. Like it's like he moved a couple of centimeters and you missed completely, and he just kind of chuckles.
Sorry, did you just say he pulled his wrist off?
No, he just
like off target,
like complete.
Oh.
It's like just from moving, just from the force of his key.
I thought he just literally
yeah.
took your hand. I was like, what the fuck are we doing
This is
here? We
mine
should
now.
just give up.
Yeah, this is mine.
like
I have your hand now, sir.
I feel like Flash Gordon in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. But I will take another swing here.
All right.
Hoping to recover. That is better. So that is a 19 on the die. So that is a 30 to hit.
A 30 does hit this person's AC. This person has high AC, but a 30 do hit it.
What was the last number? I missed it.
Oh, a natural 1.
I have a natural 1.
Oh,
so
okay.
I just missed. Okay, so we'll start. I'm going to also knock this person back.
Excellent.
So I'll roll my damage.
What if I'm on slow fall?
So that's 27 points of damage.
27 points of damage is good. An interesting thing you do notice, however, is that he seems so in control of himself that it seems that he is immune to being moved against his will.
Oh, God.
As you like he just like completely rolls with the punch, but like doesn't change his spot, and kind of in response to that, like kind of just goes kind of like totally nonplussed by this, but you know, a bit impressed by what you've done.
If I can, I would, for my bonus action, like to do the like stomping of the like American that would challenge Donnie Yen in the dojo.
Okay, sure. Make an intimidation check.
As a natural 20.
Okay.
So intimidation is 24.
Okay. In response to that, that'll be a successful goad. He will use a legendary action to make an unarmed strike against you, to just try to like bring one right out here.
Sure.
So what is my guy?
I'm certain he can only miss if he rolls a 1.
Maybe not quite. He rolls not much better than that. Does a 15 hit you?
Exactly.
Then yes. So you, sir, will be taking, what is his nonsense here? He gets the things. Okay, so you take 14 plus you take 7 is you take 21 points of damage, and go ahead. Just go ahead. Go ahead and make a con save. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Sure.
He'd love to stun you.
Look, the sooner we can blow all those key points, the better.
Oh my god. Okay, hang on. No, I'm probably just going to deal with this. That's a 15.
You do fail, so you are stunned. But it is still technically your turn.
Okay, then I'll just use my D10. I'll spend my D10 to get rid of it. For the fun of it, it is not a 10.
Understood. So he stuns you, but you are not stunned. But still, he has a basic look of his respect. So that ends. Findon's turn is ending. Let's see if we go. I'm trying to see if we go 5 for 5 on this. We're 2 for 5 just already. And
I'm not there, so
that is true. Cool. It is now his turn. So, seeing you not stunned, he'll say, I guess technically I should. Yeah. He will strike you again. But this time, he is not simply making a strike, he is using the quivering palm technique.
Yeah.
A natural 20.
Cool.
So,
this is something I have always wanted to do as a player, and now it's gonna just.
so
I'll teach you to
please-
want things.
Please go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Lumen, I'm sorry that I'm gonna undo all the work you just did.
It's okay as long as you aren't
Gonna
downed
Gives
at the end of
advantage.
this. I've still done something.
25.
A 25 save. So the interesting thing is, on a successful save, you instead take 10d10 necrotic damage. Now, he did roll a nat 20. But it's not attack damage, so we won't double it. But
Right.
part of me fucking wants to. Okay, fine, we won't. So that is 10d10. Okay, so we're at 16. We're at 16 plus 18 is 34. And then plus that was 34, 44, 51, and then one more. Oof, that is 60 points.
Still up.
But he just does that. Fortunately for you, however, when he does this, that is this is not a part of a multi-attack. It is a singular sort of strike. Okay. So he just perfectly does this, and you stumble, but you manage to stay on. And he kind of gives you a look and sort of says something in Japanese that you don't quite understand, but it seems to be like, oh, you're not.
Yeah, that's right.
Fair enough. So yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and use his D8 and go for it again. He does not roll an 8, but what he does roll is 3 more attacks against you.
What the fuck?
Let's go for it.
That is another natural 20. So that is 14 plus 14, 25. That is 32 points of damage.
Okay, hang on. I gotta make a con save now, right?
It's a
to see
DC
if
16.
16. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
21. So
21,
yeah,
cool.
I have 1 hit point.
You have 1 hit point. He will strike you again. This hits, but is not a crit, dealing you actually not even. That's actually pretty terrible damage. That is 18. So a DC 10 con save.
17. We're okay.
I am going to have him make sort of an insight check here,
Sure.
on something, or a medicine check or whatever. His wisdom's pretty good. It is a natural 1, so he does not realize that he should draw a poison dart and just give you one little tap with that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's about the only thing that's gonna get me through this fight.
He strikes again, this time with a 17 to hit, dealing you another, this would be 20 points, so another DC 10.
That is...
Can you fail a DC 10, actually?
I would say, unless you count ones as... I have a plus 13 to con.
Oh, then no, you cannot say. Yeah, so he's got
Yes, so that's a 32.
Okay, cool. Okay, well...
I still have the 1 hit point.
You have the 1 hit point. I will say, having seen this... No, his medicine, he doesn't... He'll have more opportunities, but at this point, he doesn't quite realize... Maybe you want to do a thing. He will, however, kind of glancing at the other two, he doesn't see much of a threat from them. He'll sort of stay where he is. He will actually spend a couple of key points. He's going to do a good old patient defense.
Fun.
So have fun hitting him now, everybody. Alrighty. As his turn ends. Cool. We are cutting. Yes, do you have a question, V?
Oh, actually, well, yes. Is Hellish Rebuke? I found the spells that I did. It's in my D&D
Beautiful.
Beyond thing.
Does Hellish Rebuke, when you look at it, does it have a V next to it? Does it have a verbal component?
Yes.
Then you
Okay.
cannot do it.
There are very few spells that don't have a verbal component.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that,
All right.
and it's hurting my heart.
That's why the spell Silence that keeps people from being able to do their stuff is so effective.
Oh, I just realized it doesn't matter what language he was saying anything to me in.
Oh, that's true. You don't even.
Currently
You were replying to his. You were just replying to his general.
I'm replying to his fighter stance. I know how you trash talk, Dark.
And thank you for explaining that to me. Armament, you don't know where you are, but it feels cool and stony. You are not unconscious, but you are incapacitated.
Sick.
You hear a voice speaking in Japanese, kind of rasping. You're not really sure what they're saying, but then what you hear is a few little like it sounds like talons or nails on your chest of the Guardian, and then you feel the Guardian spinning away. Unfortunately, this person had to use their action to do so, but then you feel these like very long talon nails like tracing your chest and beginning to press one in. Not yet drawing blood, they will have to wait for another turn to do so, but you feel like somebody is like right at your heart, and you're a surgeon. You believe someone is about to make the kind of incision one would make for heart surgery.
Oh no.
They had to use an action to do sort of a rough equivalent of like dispelling your thing, but you feel that this is coming.
On the bright side, we know this doesn't kill you.
It's true.
Well,
And what doesn't kill you
Makes you
puts
ask
you
the
in
people,
hell.
please don't save you.
All right. Teleportia. It is your turn. You see this person who took one pretty bad lump from Findon, but is kind of like swung at Findon and knocked Findon out, but Findon's still reeling on his feet, and this person kind of looks very nonplussed, just standing right there. What would you like to do?
I'm probably gonna get a portal to get Findon out of there.
Okay. You absolutely can do so.
Put him next to Lumen.
All right, so Findon, if you're going to willingly fail this save, basically you can just let yourself fall. You feel like a portal, and the guy kind of sees it. You know, he can't op attack you because it's not, you know, it's not chosen movement. You're falling out of the way.
Sure.
So basically, yes, you can be just kind of like dumped like right behind Lumen. Okay. That is a bonus action. I guess you still have an action, Teleportia.
Yes.
I will say you are prone though.
Sure. Okay.
Just because of the falling of you get it.
Man. All right. I'll. How far is he from us at this point?
I'm like 15 feet from you guys. He's nearby.
Snap, crackle, and pop. All right. I'll try a warp beam at him then.
A warp beam. Okay.
It's somewhere between 1 and 30. You got this.
Roll your attack.
26.
26 hits. Congratulations. Roll your damage.
All right. Hell yeah. All right. 3d8s. No, that's not it. There we go. There we go. And there we go. I know math. Hold on. All right.
don't.
So then that's 21. Wait, 21, 26.
26, not bad at all. All right. Perfect. Great. That is a good turn, Teleportia. Lumen, you are up. This person is now sort of alone as a portal just kind of blipped Findon out, and he was like, you know, what would you like to do?
Monks have high con typically, right?
I mean, he's a ninja, so who knows? But in your experience, it seems to be that they're more like aware and wise and sort of present and dexterous than they are like sturdy. Just based on your having seen.
I was gonna do blinding flash, but that thing has worked once, and every time I've tried casting it, so I'm not gonna waste my turn doing that right now. And I bet even if I managed to blind him, he'd just spend a fucking die and get rid of it.
You
So
think
it
that
doesn't
this
even
is someone
matter.
who probably can do some blind fighting without. In fact, I think you've blinded one of these guys before, and they were able to keep fighting without any penalty.
Right.
One of the
Okay.
prologues actually showed them training with blindfolds. So yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
That's right.
Right. Okay. In that case, I will just do a Voloblast.
Beautiful.
Where is my D20?
I don't.
There
know.
it is.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay.
I got
Ah. Okay.
Is it a
I have a
natural
nat
20?
20. Yeah.
Are you expending
Excellent.
your D12 to up the damage dice?
I absolutely am spending the D12.
Roll your
That's the
D12.
damage dice. Okay. Don't fuck it up. You fucked it up. Okay, it's fine.
Okay. But, so you are now rolling, I believe, 6d12 against this person.
I am rolling 6d12. I need to get more d12. 1 second. 1.
The worst is if you upgrade to d20s and you roll 1s on some of them, where you're like, these could have been d4s, for all this is worth.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm being picky about the dice.
I think you should be as picky as you want to be. It is the season finale, final issue of the arc, so make it count.
That is very true. I can't find the ones I want, and now I'm panicking. So, all right, that'll work. And there's like 20 sets of die in here. How can I not find a single other D12?
Getting real Laura Bailey vibes here.
Okay. All right. Oh, wait, and then the 3 over here. Where are you? There. Okay. 6d12.
6d12.
Okay. Oh, okay. We got 112. So then
That's pretty good.
This is an intense fight.
4,
It's not inconsequential.
well, that's 29. That's 26.
Shoot.
No, it's not. That is numbers don't go down. God damn it. Okay, hold on. 12, 24, 29, 36, 44 plus 6, 50.
Okay. I need you to roll another attack because he did take patient defense. Everything's at disadvantage to attack this guy. Unless you'd like to retroactively use your D4 to get rid of that.
Yes.
I will allow that. So roll your D4. If you have a D4, you keep it.
4. I got a 4.
Cool.
Yeah.
That undoes the least. Okay, great.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
So what was the
Alright.
total she said? I'm sorry.
50.
50.
Yes.
That is a lot of damage.
Yeah. And then I'm going to spend my. What's the one that gets me another action? 8?
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Okay.
Spent. Well, actually, I'm also going to do a bonus action. Findon, what are you at?
1. There's no point. If you're gonna do like minor healing, you might as well just hang on.
You honestly should save it until people are down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll save it then.
If he's
But
hitting me
it's-
for like 20 points on the low end every time.
Okay, fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I'll just attack again. Voloblast.
Another Voloblast.
I'm-
This is disadvantage unless you use your D4 again.
Yes. I will use my D4 again.
Okay.
I got another 4.
Great.
Okay.
Nice,
so
nice,
let me
nice.
roll my attack though.
Okay.
There you are. Okay, so that is a 27.
Hits.
Not a crit, so just 3 of you. Okay. That is 8.
50
plus-
damage from the healer is not something he accounted for in his fighting. He's not thrilled
5
with this.
is 13 plus 4 is 17 plus 6. 23.
Okay. 23, you say.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is like 73, I think, total.
Yep, 73 total. he kind of is blasted with this, and as he kind of like, you know, like swings his hand in positions, he gives you this glare of like he does not care for this. This gentleman is going to go ahead and use all of his legendary actions to do something he did not want to have to do this early, which is called Wholeness of Body. And you see him heal a significant amount.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I am not. However, he only regains 60 hit points. So, and that's it. He can only do that once.
Yeah.
So
There's no legendary action that gets it back. Nothing.
No. It's once a day.
Okay.
So he does that. You've seen them do this before, but he did this, and he's like, but he looks angry, and I'll even say kind of like as part of like the legendary action of doing that, he like pulls out these 2 poison tip darts, and he's just looking right at you, kind of like with this like cold ninja eye of like, oh, I thought it was the big guy I need to deal with. You're the problem.
That checks out.
Wonderful. Yeah. Lumen's turn. So that was the end of Lumen's turn. Anything else? Lumen's turn. V, your turn. What are you doing?
Findon is prone, right?
Findon is prone, right?
Yeah, I'm fine though.
See, it's difficult because there's nothing she can do that anybody else has tried before. She knows unarmed strike won't work.
Why won't unarmed strike work?
Because didn't Findon like?
No,
go...
I tried to punch him hundreds of feet, and he didn't move. He still took a bunch of damage.
Yeah, he took damage. He just can't be punched.
I just can't throw him.
I guess it's just a matter if your unarmed strike is even possible. Like, can you actually hit him? Because we don't know his AC.
Yeah, exactly.
It's at most 26.
Yeah. Okay. So the formation is going to go in front for an unarmed strike.
Okay.
However, I would like to use my D4 for advantage.
So actually your D4 will get rid of the disadvantage because he is taking the dodge action. So go ahead and roll it. I will roll the D4 to see if you keep it.
4.
Okay, cool. So great. Then you can try this again. Roll your attack. It's a flat roll.
Okay. Oh, this is weird. No. Hold on.
No. No, hold on.
No. 11.
11. That doesn't hit.
Well, now we know it's between 11 and 26.
It's 11 and 26, so we're narrowing it
We're
down.
doing great.
So you swing, and he kind of like, he doesn't really even look at your formation. He just kind of like half like moves an elbow and like sends your formation like spinning backwards from the force of it.
But she doesn't pop?
No, she does. He didn't get to do a strike, but he's just kind of like, get out of here, as he's now looking at the other one sort of clustered.
Like when you swat a fly and it just keeps coming back.
Exactly. Okay. Anything else on your turn, V? That is your formation. Does V do anything, or is V going to not heroically stay out of the fight?
Well, she's gonna let her I'm wondering, not related to the combat, but she's seeing what's going on telepathically.
Yes.
If she can send a text and only to, I know it's not going to get through, but it's an emotional moment for her, and I'll send you what she says in the text to Dustin.
Okay. So just to be clear, with Findon prone, damaged, Lumen about to be targeted, Teleportia having been laid out.
Is V doing anything? Not the formation. The formation can go fly to Findon to help him.
Understood. I'm just basically, so okay, cool. So V, you go ahead and you use your action to text Dustin Howell, who is not on this plane. Cool.
Wait, no, but you referred to V separately because my formation is in initiative. I'm just wondering if V. You and all your formations are all the same initiative every time. You're all okay. Then never mind.
Together.
I will not send the text.
No, send the text. It's great. It's.
But you can't say what it says unless something.
I won't say what it says.
I'm gonna chat you. Okay.
Text it to me so that the record's there forever, because the Zoom chat will leave.
Okay, fine.
All right. You send your text. Holy mother of jeez. All right. Next up. Oh, armament. You cannot see anything.
No.
So let's see what you hear, my good sir. Okay. Yeah. How much does she have left? Nah, she won't do it all. Armament. You hear a scream above you. This like this choking, horrified sound. It is one of the most horrific things you've ever heard. And with your sort of almost your sense of hearing a bit heightened since you can't see anything, it's all the more palpable. Your heart is beating out of your chest. That hand kind of actually like slightly cuts you as it sort of like pulls back. You hear this horrific sound.
Okay.
And then there's a moment of quiet. And like and like something like scraping or struggling. And then I'll do it for the effect even though you don't see it. But in your ear, you hear, you should probably get back out there. And a hand passes through you, and you feel your body turning to cloud, to mist. And then you feel yourself falling.
I absolutely forgot Whisper was even
in addition to what, in addition to this, I guess she probably would taunt, like as you're going, she's like, I would keep you here, but you don't seem like you're good at looking for things right now. So you feel your body like mist away. You feel like your toes almost like move, every part of your body like moving aside, and then you slide back together. You fall on the ground. I am going to have you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sick.
And you are technically still incapacitated. But that ends Whisper's turn. So your turn begins. You're incapacitated.
Is this something that I could use my D10 to remove?
Incapacitated is a condition.
Sorry.
It is a condition.
Just so I'm understanding, is he incapacitated but now with us again? Or...
So what you all see is a weird like misty gout of sort of smoke and cloud, and Armament falls out of the heart, and the old man you're fighting, that gets like, he's already like looking at you angry, like throwing off the thing. He hears a text message chiming somewhere, and he's like, what the hell's that? But then he sees this body fall out, and now he looks very mad. He's got like a like this is upsetting to him. So Armament, it is your turn.
Right. So at the beginning of my turn, I will use the D10.
You don't even have to roll it because you only have one condition, but I guess for posterity you can. Yeah.
I did not roll a 10.
Yeah.
Maybe
the D10, maybe in season 2, the D10 should function the same as the D4, and if you roll a 10, you just get to keep it. Because you guys never have multiple conditions.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I like that.
I don't know. We'll think about that. Anyway, yeah, go for it.
I assume I have to use half my movement to stand up.
You sadly do. But we have established problematically for me that he's but 15 feet away.
Yeah. I mean, I guess with just being able to hear, how well can I like ascertain my surroundings?
I am going to say that because your perception is so high, and I'm sure the group is like, oh yeah, like they're shouting over there, over here.
Also, I imagine he's kind of doing.
Yes, you hear his dodging in the wind because he is dodging. So yes, I would say that you can make an attack against this ninja. Yes, you understand. It's at disadvantage both because of your blindness and because of the.
Did I have a weapon out?
You did, but it did come back. You would taken it out because you can't just hold it. Like we'd already made a joke. You had the cannon out.
Okay. Right.
And the formation was holding it up for you, and that is how you were hitting the bigger monster. Yeah.
Okay. I'll save that for another time. That might be cooler. I will channel. There's a bonus action that I will conjure up I'll just shift the guardian into let's go like a spear again.
Okay.
Again, so I can just stab and not like accidentally swipe and slash a friend.
Makes sense.
Not a good time for anyone involved. Let's see. I will. I'm just going to have it do... I'm going to have it do sonic damage, and I'll tell you why. With my perception factor, I'm going to see if I can do a little echolocating.
Ooh, I like this. I like this. All right, so make your first sonic attack. Is this at disadvantage or are you using a D4?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll use the D4 first. Yeah.
Throw out the D4 to try to at least get this one in good shape.
That's not a 4.
Okay. But still, it's a flat roll this time.
That's a 25.
A 25 does hit. I'm going to say that as long as you hit dealing sonic damage, it is only disadvantage because of his dodging.
Okay, great. Yeah.
So if, you get it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying.
Damn, that's a 1 on the damage. I just have 7 points total.
Okay.
So I'll attack again, this time at disadvantage because he's still dodging.
Exactly.
Damn it! A 19 and a 20. So it'll hit, but it's
real shame.
A 32 to hit, I assume.
32 hits, but man, that would have been great.
God. Another 1 on the damage die. You get fuck that.
Another 7. All right.
Yeah, that's been a bad D8. So another 7 points. 6 points of damage. 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. You double tap. Pretty good.
Yeah.
He definitely felt those, and you definitely kind of hear where he is. You hear that he's moving, and it makes him harder to hit. You know that one you should have slid that one like right between the ribs, but because of his dodge, he was just able to not take a vital strike and instead just kind of get slashed across. But he kind of grunts in anger.
I will. Oh yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Findon, it is your turn.
I'll get up, and I'll run over and take a couple swings at this guy.
All right.
Swinging at disadvantage. Well, first one's a natural 1.
Okay, so this one again misses. You nearly take the head off of Armament with that one, but Armament is able to Armament's just blindly moving like Han Solo. That he's at it. Yeah. So,
I know the sounds of Findon's
like I don't want that.
Mile away.
Exactly.
Second swing is I think that's a 16. Let me double check. Yeah, 16.
16 does not hit this person's AC.
Let's use the D8.
D8. All right. Oof. Man.
It was a 7. It was a 7.
Heartbreak.
All right, I'll use the D4 on the first one.
Okay.
It's a 4.
Great.
Hey.
Even swing.
All right. So that's a 23 to hit.
A 23 hits.
All right. So that's a really bad roll.
I was sure the AC was 25.
I was expecting that to be 24. It's really, really bad. That's 19 points of damage.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh man.
I'll use a D4 again.
Okay.
It's another 4.
All right.
even
swing.
Fours are doing good.
What?
Even swing here.
It's the night of Caltrops. What we call this battle.
Oh no, this is gonna be a real test. It's a 20.
Now you can use hero dice to increase a roll.
That is true. I'll leave it for the information.
The last strike he does manage to dodge.
Okay. So it's between 20 and 23.
'Tis the case. All right. End of this turn. My guy is... Actually, yes, end of this turn, he is going to spend his villain D20.
Swear to God, you're going to roll D20
Why?
here.
I don't. I roll a 16. All right. So he's got people here. This situation's bad. So I'm going to have him... he rolled a nat 1 on that medicine check, and he's not proficient, so he basically rolled a 6 that time. I don't think he's thinking enough to do that. He is still just striking at you guys. So he's going to swing once at Findon. It certainly hits. The damage is 11 plus 14 is 25. So it's a DC 12. So unless
he's not hitting me with the darts in his hand.
Oh, he has the darts out. That's true. I'll have him roll one more time to see if he gets that. That's the better thing. He'll hit you with a dart in his hand. Yeah. Slash you with one of those.
I'm down.
You're down. The next one, he's going to swing a dart your way, kind of, just kind of swinging at you. Armament with attack number 2. That is, I assume a 26 hits your AC?
Yes.
And it's 23 points of damage.
Sick.
But you are still up, correct?
Yeah, I'm good.
He will swing one more he will swing the poison dart at you on the back swing with his third attack. That is a natural 20. So that is 24 plus oh my god, I rolled a 10, 2 7s, 2 9. That's a lot. So that's 24 plus 18 is 32 plus 3 is 35 plus it's 42 points of damage.
Okay, well, I will need to make a con save.
It is a DC 21 Constitution saving throw.
Wait, I thought we can't fail con or wisdom.
You can fail wisdom.
We can't fail wisdom.
You can fail con. It doesn't do your con. You cannot fail wisdom.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 2 of them.
What did you say DC was?
21.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna add something onto this.
Okay.
Currently sitting, I rolled a 10.
Okay.
I have a plus 8, so I'm currently sitting at 18.
18. So you only need 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah. Man, if you go down right now, he might have a shot because he can.
I am going to use my D12.
All right.
Okay.
Because I don't see myself being able to hit with my cannon this fight.
Understood. So go ahead and roll your D12. You have a.
God damn it! That's a 1.
Oh.
They both go down. All right.
I would kind of use a reaction, use my hero D6.
You can. I do say that you fall, so like you're prone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 3, so I only get 2 of my dice.
Okay.
Oh man, I have to find another D8 because I yeeted one. I 1 out of 2. Jesus fuck. Okay. All right. Well, I have 3 hit points.
All right. That ends his D20 turn. It is now just his.
I would like to use my D20 in between his turns.
You can do that. He cannot prevent this. You can do this right now. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna stand up.
Yep. You stand up. He was moving in to try to just like with you prone, just try to get you out of it so he could move to the other. Yeah.
So bonus action, I'm going to release the Journeyer so that I can just be getting some more information about my surroundings.
Absolutely.
Journeyer's going to be floating like up in the air.
Sure.
And
Performing
then
a help action, perhaps.
He's not so.
Yeah, Journeyer can do a help to get you even on the first strike if you want.
Okay, so question. So it's, if I hit with sonic damage, then the next one is canceled out by being blind.
So basically, right now,
I just want to know how we're ruling this so that I can know how to play this.
He did not use.
He didn't dodge.
He
exactly.
didn't dodge.
That's why I'm doing this.
So yes, if you hit with Sonic, it's an even roll for you because you understand enough where he is.
Which so is that if I hit with Sonic, then my next one is an even
your
roll.
next
if I'm attacking,
exactly.
Okay.
Every time you hit with Sonic, your next attack, your next kind of immediate attack is not disadvantage.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll have the Journeyer do the help action to make it an even roll.
Okay.
So tense.
This is, oh my god. What do we got?
That is going to miss. That's a 19.
19.
So second attack is disadvantage.
Do you want to put a different die on top of that?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I only have 1 hero die left, and I'm going to use it for what its intention is.
Understood.
Second attack will also miss.
Okay.
Going to use my D8. That is a 7. I love this.
Everyone is hitting 7s on those. It's rough. All right, so one more disadvantage.
Oh, you are the goddamn devil.
You are putting your D4 on top of all these rolls, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
That's a natural 1.
Okay. All right. He is. It's just your blindness, and you're getting desperate, and you're going, and he's a dodgy kind of dexterous guy, so he's whatever. Yeah.
I'm gonna quit this game. That's a 19 again. I miss all 4 attacks.
You miss him 4 times, so he's surprised that you've popped back up, but you've missed him all those times. What he is going to do to be just a total dick about it, since you took a turn and it's not one of his, he will use 2 legendary actions to try to unarmed strike you, hoping that he can just get you down right here. However, does a 15 hit your armor class?
No.
He cannot.
Is he rolling an advantage?
No, I'm saying that it's not. You're not fully blinded in the sense like he doesn't get advantage on you because of your blindness. Yeah, right. Your perception is too high for that.
Okay, great, cool.
If someone had taken the blind blessing with less perception than armament, would it be a full?
Yes, it would just be fully blind. But I'm saying that armament is so high, he has the hearing too. That ends armament's extra turn. Does anybody want to do anything? I believe 2 of you still have your D20s if you want to try to get your shots in.
We're an hour in. I've already blown through all my hero dice.
Yeah.
That's pretty fast.
I have 3 left.
Basically, I'm asking if V or Teleportia. I'm giving you the opportunity to basically Teleportia. I'm giving you an opportunity to try to like warp blast this guy, warp beam this guy or whatever.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, roll your D20. Let's see if you get to keep going here if it comes around
nope.
again. Nope,
it's an 8.
All right, but go ahead and make your attack.
All right. Please. Okay. I think that is good. Yes, 24.
A 24 does hit.
All right.
So go ahead and roll your warp beam damage.
All right. 19.
19. All right. Very good. You smack him with that. Damn, he can't do anything about any of that. That's a shame. Okay.
I'll go in with my D20 too.
Okay. Roll your D20.
Come on, you pretty die. Ah, close. That was a 19.
19. So, what does the formation do?
So she's just gonna go in for another unarmed strike.
He has not dodged. It's a normal roll. It's a flat roll. Did you get your D4 back?
I did.
So you could use your D4 to roll at advantage. Yeah.
Okay. 3. So I do not get that back.
Okay, cool. But roll this one at advantage.
Okay. Okay, 16, 12. So 16. So 21. That does not hit. Can I add a...
You can add a die if you want to, sure.
Okay.
Which one are you going to
add?
Of the ones you haven't used. You just used your 20. You've now expended your 4.
And so he's probably... it's probably 24, right?
You know that 23 hits.
Okay. I'm going to use my D6.
D6, cool.
Because the odds of that... 4.
You hit.
So 25. Okay.
25 hits. All right.
And so that's 2d6 plus 1. 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this guy's boy.
As a bonus action, can V start flying toward the thing?
There's still a portal up. V can get into this fight. There's still a portal from where you guys were if you want V to come in and punch.
Yes, okay. I would.
Make another attack.
Okay. Jesus Christ. 14. I need another. I'm gonna use a D10.
Yeah.
Is being dead a status condition?
Yeah, you can remove it by using your hero D6.
Sadly, no. Did you already use your D6?
I did.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
I did.
So what does that get you to with the adding the number?
20.
20. V comes in, swings. It is a miss. Do you still have your D8 left?
I do.
If you want to, you guys can both swing again 2 more times if you want to try that.
Okay. And I just rolled the D8?
Roll the D8. If you roll an 8, you get to swing 4 more times.
Nope, that's just a 2.
All right, so swing again. Here's the formation winds up to punch this guy.
So, oh, this is an attack roll, right?
An attack
Sorry.
roll, yeah.
Okay.
And as this is happening, you know, I mean, like, he's being hit a couple times, but he generally just kind of like, you know, anytime you're not hitting his AC, it's just kind of stepping out of the way.
Yeah, no, that doesn't hit for
Okay.
the formation. 14. 19, no.
Do you have any
hit.
hero dice left?
Hold on. Already did that. No.
You don't have
Wait,
your D12 left?
No, I was just going to say I do have my D12.
Okay.
Okay. 8.
Okay, you hit.
So, yes.
So go ahead and roll your damage.
1. Oh, it's just 7 again.
7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Heartbreakingly close.
And no hero dice.
No hero dice left. He is so close to being down.
I'm
But
very worried that this is where he just like summons an army.
Yeah. Yeah.
he is not down. So you've all used your D20s.
I realized I should have used my D12.
I don't think Whisper has used their D20.
Whisper is up to something else.
This is busy. Well,
Of
I'll
course
call
she
again
is.
later.
However, I've been rolling something this time, and the rolls have not been great for it. In spite of it being, it's an off-turn thing, so I will just sort of, I will check it. I will give it a shot here. I will just give it a try.
What I think it is.
Gonna roll a
gonna
perception
try.
check. That's a pretty high perception check. All right. Range on this will be, wouldn't be disadvantage. All right. It'll be a thing. There's not a. Actually, would someone like to roll this for me? Who had the most? Lumen, would you roll a d20 for me, please?
Sure thing. You're not going to tell me even remotely close what it is, so I can choose a die most appropriate, right?
It is sure, I'll go ahead and tell you. You are rolling an attack roll for an old man in a child's body.
Okay. Oh, let me get over here then. Hold on. This bad boy.
He's going to have
Okay.
a +5 on this.
+5. Okay, so this is a 17 on the die, plus, so 20.
22.
32. 22.
22. Does he have anything?
No,
Did he find a gun?
Were we right?
We know that a 23 hits. We know that a 20 misses.
This gentleman, his wisdom score is a +5, and his dexterity is a +7, which means his armor class is 22.
There it is.
Oh.
So, if you would please roll a d4 and add 3.
3 plus 3, 6.
Oh no, this is gonna go dark.
All right.
Sorry for the noises I'm making, everyone. I can't have
This is gonna go dark.
Now, you see a dagger flying towards his back, and it hits. I forgot about deflect missile. I was trying to give you guys a lifeline. He spins to try to block it. However,
Sorry, the kid threw a dagger?
yeah, like a little knife that he just picked up from somewhere. He's just like popping in from a portal, just throwing this.
Well, he was trained.
This guy is going to roll a d10. Effectively, if he reduces this by any more, I'm not going to have him be the way they do this level, and he's not really a monk, so I'm just whatever. I'm not giving him the full thing on this. So I'm going to have him. He's just going to reduce it by the number rolled. On a d10.
On a d10.
He rolls a 2. Which means the 6 hit points is reduced by 2 to 4. Bringing him to 136 points of damage of the 137 he has. So he's still up. In spite of that, like slashes and he looks really bad. But he kind of glances back and he's furious at this point.
He's furious.
I feel rather at peace, honestly.
He is, in fact, yes, he is going to summon the Order of the Severed Hand home. So you see him sort of do this.
Is that instant, or do they get...
No, it is not instantaneous. They will.
Okay,
they will arrive
all right.
He is going to summon them here to attack you. He casts and Whisper's not out here to block or anything.
And rolls a 1.
He doesn't have to roll to do that. He just does it. Wow, the heart render inside the heart cannot get out of the thing. Teleportia, it is your turn.
Man. Alright.
Wait! He's not with her, so he can't do it at the end of his turn. Oh my god, this sucks. Go ahead, do what you're gonna do. It's your turn. Go ahead. Shoot.
End him, Teleportia.
Damn it, do not end him. If you don't end him, he has legendary actions. Don't you dare.
I'm gonna warp him. I'm gonna warp him.
Damn. Oh no. Miss.
The 20?
25.
Oh.
A 25 hits his AC of 22, and he cannot deflect this missile. Nightheart's able to deflect these with her Pacento, but he cannot deflect this with his hands. Okay. So, you hit him. Doing any amount of damage to him ends him. However, it does appear that upon reducing him to 0 hit points, he does sort of turn to smoke like they did up above, and his body kind of like goes flying back sort of towards some catacomb here. But you do hear this like ringing, gonging sound, kind of like peeling through this whole space. So clearly he has summoned them back. They are coming.
Okay.
The entire order. Anything else on your turn, Teleportia?
I can't find like a jar to try to scoop up the smoke as much as I can.
It's going too fast. I think it's going too. It's kind of
okay.
It's not just a. It doesn't.
Wait, with my flying of 60 miles
if you're
per
flying
hour,
and you're going and stuff, yeah, I think it's moving a little too. It's a little more than a jar would hold.
What if you just portal it so that you can just direct
so
the
then
smoke
like
where you
infinitely.
Make.
Dexterity? For the next 3 hours, all of Teleportia's abilities is just focusing on getting this smoke stuck wherever the fuck it is.
If you want to do that, if you want to try to do a portal in front of him and a portal to where you are to try to get this smoke, you can attempt that. I'm going to make you do an investigation check.
Okay.
I guess we'll say you can have a jar. You know this jar is not going to hold all this smoke.
All right.
But you can certainly make an investigation check.
If she gets some of it, will he reform and just like be missing a foot?
What do we got?
All right, we got 18.
With an 18, yes, you position it in such a way, and you're kind of like using your action. You're just like or you've used your action to hit him, and you're kind of using your free interaction. Just like and a pickle jar-sized container is filling with smoke. The rest of it is just like buffeting around and like confusingly like different tendrils just going in different directions. I
should bring that back to the chef.
Oh yes.
No, we should not. We should not.
No, you like smoke whiskey. What if you like do it with the
I'm not
spirit of a
eating that.
master ninja?
I'm absolutely not eating Master Ninja smoked whatever. I'm not.
All right. So
put it in the vault.
That's interesting. Interesting move. You have some of him for sure. You got some of him. Lumen, it is your turn.
Okay. So it's very obvious to us that the rest of the order is coming back.
I will actually. What is your passive? Like, what's your magic arcana modifier? 7 or something.
Plus 12.
plus 12 is the modifier. You get what he did.
Okay.
You body language type of somatic stuff. This was a like, come home. Daddy needs to see his babies.
Okay.
Oh God.
And we don't know how long it's going to take them to get here.
You do not.
And I forget. Did we have any idea where the heart is?
You don't know where the heart is. You have not looked for the heart yet.
And we have no inkling whatsoever.
You actually rolled fairly high on something last time. Whisper flew into that big heart in the center. And you were like, okay, I won't attack that. You thought that might have something to do with hearts or might have something to do with something. Also, you saw Armament kind of fall out of it, and he had like a gash on his heart, and you know they wanted to take his heart. So you may be like, it's like that or something.
Okay. I'm not gonna say this in character because it would take too long for me to figure out. But what I want to do, I guess, is do I think it'll take longer than one turn?
Making a magic arcana check for that.
Okay. For the guys to get here, I mean.
Yeah.
18 30.
You don't think it will take longer than one turn. You think that kind of like one round after it happening, it will begin to happen.
Okay.
So basically, like once his turn would start again, you think that's when they will all start popping up. Usually.
Okay. So I guess what I want to do is I want to tell them, or I don't know, this might not even be the best course of action. I want to tell them that the heart we're looking for is likely inside the thing where Whisper went. That they should all go. Maybe not Armament because he can't see, but all the visually abled people should go look for it. And I want to ready an action of, I want to go as high as I can, maybe have Teleportia do a portal for me real quick, and then I want to ready Stormer the 19 Virtues for when they're as close to me as possible.
Understood.
I want to be a decoy, basically.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So she could put you up on like something and you could be a decoy to try to get a bunch of them up there. Great. Okay, very cool. V, what are you and your formation doing?
What she said.
Okay, so make, I guess if you guys both fly to this heart, there is a giant stone heart. Why don't you make investigation checks?
Okay.
You can just do one though, because it's only one brain.
Okay. That was not high. 11.
So you begin kind of reaching around, and you start to notice some symbols, like some like, it doesn't even look like it doesn't even look like kanji. It looks like it's definitely Japanese, but it's like some older writing system, some strange symbols. You're not sure what they mean. You spend your turn glancing at these. On her turn, I guess actually I should roll this. That's pretty darn good. You know what? I'll throw a hero thing on her though, because that'll do it. Okay. As you're looking around, a misty face begins appearing, and sticks out and goes, "Oh my God, it's so cute that you thought you'd been able to figure out how to get in here." She flutters out, holding 2 jars. Like clay jars. And says, "Is everyone dead out here? Oh wow. Not bad. I have your friend's heart. As I promised."
And V in the formation.
So V in the formation are making the star symbol. She's holding this one thing out. Now, those of you with any perception and eyes notice she's also holding another jar, kind of like at her side.
Hearts,
But she's holding this thing up, and she's kind of flying out, and she goes, "Here's your friend's heart. I fulfilled my part of the deal. Why do you all look so worried?" So, Findun can't hear that.
I can hear that, right?
V can't explain, but you can hear it, Armament. You and Teleportia do hear, yes.
Do I mean, so I know what's going on then.
Yeah.
So, he summoned the knights. He summoned the ninjas. They're coming back.
Oh, well, we should get out of here fast then.
Yeah.
Where's Portals? She kind of, she used the rest of her movement to kind of just drift out. She's got these two things, and she'll like
I thought you handed it to me.
She'll offer the heart to you. That's fine. She'll kind of give you one of these. She flies over. So she suggests you guys leave. Armament, it is your turn.
I'm going to with the Journeyer's guidance, I'm going to pick up Findon.
Okay.
He's still unconscious.
Oh shit! I meant to say I would use a bonus action to heal him on my last.
You can have done that. That is trivial for you to give him, 4 plus whatever that huge amount.
1d4 plus 5. Yeah.
Yeah. 1d4 plus 5 plus
9
plus another 3, so 12. So she can.
I'm still lying on the ground. You wanna?
Yeah, he can still help you up or whatever.
Yeah, I'll help you up.
We're going to magic carpet ride.
So are we flying quickly away from here? Are we gonna use a portal? Whatever we're doing, someone let me know which way to go.
I vote portals.
And are we out of initiative?
Nope.
No.
What'd you say?
Are we out of initiative?
No, what did Whisper say?
She said she votes portals.
Oh yeah. Say yeah. Teleportia, can you, as soon as you can you make a portal that's gonna go as far away from here as possible, please?
I assume we want to get close to what's her name?
You can can go you have miles and miles. You can go several miles back the way you came without issue. Yes.
Yeah.
You don't really know where she is, but you can do that for sure.
Then I want to hold an action to fly through that portal as soon as it's made.
Beautiful. Okay. Findon, it is your turn.
I just look around at like this smoke that's just billowing around. All right, well, that seems like things went all right. Oh, and look, we got the jars. That's cool. They'll look very worried for some reason. So then I'm just gonna get into like my stance, and I'm just ready to go wherever the group goes.
You're kind of just readying action to if everyone run. Yeah, you kind of just
if we run in, if I'm just gonna follow the crowd. I'll punch something that needs to get punched.
I'll allow a general purpose action, held action like that. That's fine.
General response to chaos.
In that case, my friends and neighbors, God, I was so happy when I remembered that this guy had deflect missiles. I was like, I'm gonna have the kid come in because the kid would throw the thing.
Well, that's why I said that's why I was saying that I thought this was gonna get dark, where you were gonna just catch it, throw it right back, and kill the kid.
Nah, not quite. I don't think they can.
You need key. That's that's more of the
doesn't have the stats I'm using for this doesn't have that. All right, great. So that ends Findon's turn. It is now the turn of the one called Heartless Love. You do see that in your jar, whatever's inside there kind of goes, and then, my friends, you see around the courtyard, in little puffs of smoke, about 30 or 40 individuals.
Oh yeah, that does seem bad.
Looking and glancing around, and I will say, not sure of what else to do, and kind of just sensing immediacy, they all pull off their short bows and unleash a volley of arrows at all of you. Now, Lumen, you also kind of made yourself a thing, and were you holding a Storm of the Virtues? Yeah. So you can trigger that if you'd like to in a big pocket of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to roll a collective. It's a dex save or con save?
Con.
No, Philip. roll 1 for each and every single one of them.
Well,
I want to watch you roll 30 dice rolls.
well, okay, hold on. I just rolled a 2, so that's a failure. Do you want me to roll for all of them?
No,
No, thank you, please.
don't.
No,
Then,
no.
then
you
they
roll for
fail.
30.
So I'm going to say that you're doing that blinds and messes with. So a bunch of arrows kind of just go flying this way and that. In this case, I want all of the rest of you to make a dexterity saving throw, but there's much less damage is coming your way from it.
Am I making this a disadvantage?
No, I'm ruling that you're never gonna have like the disadvantage of being blind.
Okay.
You just, it's harder for you to hit, but you don't have the
18.
18 succeeds.
Nat 20.
This damage isn't coming from me, right?
No, I'm just saying you did a bunch of damage. I'm saying that you did a bunch of damage. You took a bunch of them out disoriented. This is just like
I'm just
arrows
making
coming
sure,
your way. Yeah.
Oh, should I do one for the formation too?
Yes, actually, the formation pops no matter what because you're gonna take half on a success. Okay, so did anybody roll? 18 was the number. Anybody roll lower than an 18?
16.
Okay, you take 23.
Am I rolling?
You should roll as well because some were getting shot up at you.
Right, I rolled a 29.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. So you're the one who's. Oh wait, the kid
Oh no.
succeeds. I'll give him evasion. Whatever. Merry Christmas. I gotta roll for Whisper too. Hold on. Ooh, Whisper fails.
Ooh.
Whisper has to roll a concentration check on something. Ooh, she fails that too. Fun. Okay. Cool. Tight. Cool. So if you succeeded, you take 11 points of damage. If you failed, you take 23.
Which is
I gotta
a
make a
DC.
con save.
I'm at
which is-
69.
DC. It's a DC 11.
11 for the full damage.
11 for the full damage and 10 for the other. Yeah, exactly.
I'm good.
Okay.
19.
Perfect.
I
I
have
don't
one
think
hit
you could have failed that one. Yeah, great.
Unless they're poison arrows.
They are not poison.
Don't remind him of these things.
They probably should
Here.
be poison arrows, but we'll say they're not for the sake of Christmas. Okay. Because this is our Christmas episode, guys, since it's the last one of the year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all.
Feels more like a New Year's episode.
That is a
all
great
really
point.
reflective.
It's so New Year's, you guys. Okay, beautiful. Because you girls, and then they begin moving in towards you, but none of them are at you yet. Your girl Whisper did drop concentration on something. She's clinging to this. She goes, uh-oh. On her own initiative, the Heartrender is going to use her movement. So you see, like, exploding out of this stone thing as the stone sort of shapes around, this absolutely hideous kind of like old woman with this like stringy long hair. Her face is monstrous. She has these massive claws, and she's just jumping out. She's heading right for armament, kind of looking around. Oh no. I'll do evens, armament, odds, Whisper, because she has beef with both of you. Evens, armament, odds, Whisper. She's going at Whisper. That's fine. So she's going to just attack Whisper multiple times. That's a natural 20. That's an 18 on the die. That's a natural 20.
Wow.
This is a die that someone who's at this table might have gotten for me, and I'm not supposed to talk about how this person got this for me, but I love this die. It is such a game day player in the sense that it is probably unbalanced and rolls more 20s than it should. I'm not going to calculate all that damage. I'm going to do average on Whisper. Ooh. Whisper is going to use a d6 to try to... Whisper doesn't have your heroic fortitude. Whisper, however, does have a d6, so Whisper will remain up with like 3 hit points. Oh no, it's 2d6 plus her thing. So Whisper has around 10 hit points. Don't worry about Whisper. No one cares about Whisper. God, Philip. All right, Teleportia.
I felt
your
guilty
turn.
for a second.
She's getting attacked by this thing, and she's like, oh, she can use a reaction to make half of that half to be missed. Sorry. Hold on. She's fine. She gets her d6 back. This doesn't matter. I'm so sorry. I should stop talking. Teleportia, I apologize. It is your turn.
Oh, it's all good. I'll make the portal that everyone so dearly wants.
This portal everyone's yelling at me to make. All right. Very good. You make that portal.
Is it possible, like, because I know that Lumen is a little bit higher up, do I just like fly? Can I like fly and like put us through the portal?
You can actually put the portal she's like up at. You can change its. Basically, if you're creating a portal that's miles away, you can make her portal go to that, and the one for you guys to go. And I would even say that you could hold an action to once everyone's through, you can close it so they can't follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna do that.
Okay. Very good. In that case, this will not require any more rolls because the normal ones don't, and the Heartrender does not have a means of taking an extra turn. She doesn't have a D20. So you guys all can, in fact, if everyone will simply use their turns to move and or disengage and go through these portals, you are miles away on the road where you once walked. And initiative ends there.
V just sits on the ground with the vase.
So Lumen will say, V, I don't know if you can still communicate telepathically with your formation that is with our other ninja. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. If you can tell her that we're at the waiting spot, that would be great. Otherwise, I'm going to sit here and cast the spell I tried to cast at the beginning of this fucking thing. Please do not bother me for 10 minutes and figure your shit out yourselves. I'm done today, you guys. I'm done.
Understood. So you take a bit of time to cast the spell to heal. The rest of you gather around. Kaga Hideki is like...
Oh, hey, you're here.
Yes. That was,
Thank you so much for helping us as much as you could.
I figured he could have... I thought he might catch it. I thought maybe he wouldn't see me. That didn't do anything. Whisper kind of says... Armament, since you can't see, make a perception check on this. And Lumen, you're busy, so you don't get this. Are any of the rest of you have perception of 18 or higher?
I do not.
If I rolled a 14.
Then you don't have it either. You need an 18 on this. Teleportia, what is your perception?
It's +4s.
So also 14. So in that
my
case,
passive is a 22.
Your passive is a 22, but because you cannot see, I was just like, why don't you just roll one and we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Actually, with a 22, you hear a couple of misty sounds, like a couple of like, and then Whisper kind of says,
I grabbed the thing.
So, all right, well, now we'll just get out of here. I guess we could go try to find a living stone, but it's probably easier to just wait for Neidhart, unless she's dead.
Yeah, anyway, so like the problem now is that like we don't have a way to get out of here, which is sort of like what I thought would be the problem with letting the ninjas sort of run off on their own anyway to start, with the only way back.
Can I pull out the ball?
Sure.
The anal bead?
Oh, I was like, what fucking ball?
Yeah. You can pull that out for sure.
I don't think that was the time, V.
I think it's best if we wait.
Whisper says, 1 syllable rhymes with anus. Okay.
There are so many syllables that rhyme with anus.
That is true. You guys...
We don't know the area probably as well as Neidhart does.
No, although... V was there, so V can attempt to lead you there. We will say that your spell finishes, so go ahead and give everyone the healing that they get for this.
All right, that is 2d8 plus 10. Everyone gets, 24.
Ooh, thank you.
25.
25 as well.
Whisper is grateful for that.
I'm not going to take them. I'm
Oh.
not going to take them.
Well, you know what? You can't because there's already there's enough people who need them outside of you. So, yeah. Cool.
Oh no, I'm talking about. I'm not going to take them to where Neidhart is.
You're not leading them to Neidhart.
No,
Okay. Fair enough.
not yet.
So instead, you guys are just sort of there with
And I'm not going to tell y'all why either.
with several of you unable to speak or talk.
If we are unmoving, then I will attempt to start to take a short rest.
Whisper will say, "That makes sense. Perhaps we should do so off the main road." You guys can kind of find, a little spot. You may take a short rest if you'd like.
You will need to lead me to off the main road.
Yeah. You were led off the main road. A bit of time passes. You guys do notice that riding on a horse, one of the Order of the Severed Heart does come riding past you very swiftly. You're off the road, so I will have them make a simple, they roll a 3 on a perception check. You caught them while they were doing something else. So, they don't seem to notice you guys, but it does seem like they're out looking for you now.
Yeah, so did we set a time that we were supposed to meet back here? I mean, everything looks the same here, honestly. So I don't know if we're back at the same spot, but it feels like the same spot. I feel like we've been here for a million years.
Armament. In the distance, you hear the sounds of a swiping weapon. You hear someone screaming, a horse whinnying.
There is death far off.
And then you hear footsteps approaching over a long thing. Eventually, all of you hear it as Nightheart kind of walks up to you all, just with her Bacento. Something seems different about her. She seems a little more together.
Can I run up to her and put my hand on her chest, on her chest, not her,
Sure. She'll be like, okay, yes, you. It's easy. You can just feel it there if you'd rather. Jesus Christ.
There will be time to fondle each other later. We need to go home now.
She has a pulse. She has her Bacento. She seems somehow at odd. She's got many wounds on her, of course, but she kind of, seems just, oh, you guys made it out. Oh, did you get Miho's heart, or is she gonna stay stupid zombie? Oh,
we got it. Let us go home this instant, please, and thank you.
Okay. You guys don't want to look around here?
No, we do not. We can discuss this later. Please bring out the stone, and we would like to go home.
Understood.
I don't know what she's saying, but based off of her sort of posture, I'm going to agree with Lumen.
All right.
Let's get outta
look,
here.
hold on, this one's saying something. She's upset about something.
She is saying nothing. She has said nothing for the past day. We can move on.
Is it bigger than a bread box? Whisper goes, is it that you do now realize that your current haircut was a mistake? Have you finally seen reason in your silence? A sort of a wind rustles. Kind of some fog rolls over the space. Not uncommon here, it's dark. And there are 3 large stones sitting right next to the road.
I run up to the stone.
A monkey using but one arm is attempting to climb up the side. Back you are. I don't know why I'm Yoda now, but
You know that reference?
Oh yeah. I mean, yes. Popular in Yomitsukuni, the Star Wars franchise is. Modeled on samurai films it was. Yes. I'm the dumbest idiot who's ever been dumb. Okay.
It occurs to me just now that even though I couldn't hear the constant bickering that was going on, I still see it, and so in my brain I still hear it.
Yeah, you're fulfilling it up. But these
You've not been spared.
These 3.
I just assume you're still talking.
These 3 Japanese macaques, they eventually kind of all pull themselves up. The no ears one. It's always so much harder for Kikazaru to kind of get up because of having to climb on elbows. But what? Found what you seek, have you? Is that Is that a ninja I hear with you? Rescued? Nightheart, like, kneels and says, in Japanese, a bunch of stuff. None if you understand.
I'll just also kneel.
Okay.
At that, Lumen will
I don't know what's going on.
grab Findon and Armament, since he's blind, and just push them towards the stones. And she will be talking, but mostly just to Armament, since she knows he's the only one that can hear. Just be like, oh, I assumed you guys could just buy new versions of the things you lost here back home. I guess not. All right, walk this way, please. We will get this over with. We need to go home. We cannot waste another minute here.
Sure enough, Mizaru says, well, successful. Honorable you were, acting without evil, yes. But now back to the land back to the land of the world, of sin, of humanity, of living. You must return. Evil there, you likely will see and hear and speak. But remember, what you gain, what you lose. Such avenues, yes. Remember, when the mind does not dwell on such things. Findon, you didn't hear any of that. The silent one begins saying all of that much louder in Japanese. Nightheart kind of chuckles. This one is just like... And then this one looks right at you, V, and goes...
Lumen will slowly just kind of get in between V and the monkey, and she'll just say, V, I understand you're bonding with this speechless creature right now, but if we are caught again one more time today, I don't know what will happen. I may turn to the dark side after this. So I just need us all to quickly and safely proceed as we should, so that we can get home post haste before another horseman comes through here. Now, if you would just, I don't know, fondle the monkey the way you need to, let's get this over with, please and thank you. Get going.
So Nightheart sort of stands. You do, however, get the impression that the blessings that have been bestowed on you are being completed. And suddenly, Findon, for the first time in, I guess, like, several hours, not really a full day, but like a while, you can hear. Armament, your eyes are restored. And V, you can speak.
You know, it wasn't even the fact that I couldn't actually talk, it's the fact that I couldn't communicate
at all.
at
Oh my god,
all.
you are so loud.
Oh, well, get used to it. I haven't used this
It's like
voice
he's
in hours.
hungover.
Well, my goodness. Nightheart goes, okay. So you still want to go home?
Yes, and I'm so glad you made it, and I'm so glad you found your heart.
You can thank her once we're home. Let us go.
Wonderful. Where do you want to go? Should we just go back to where we were?
Yes,
or
please
elsewhere?
and thank you.
Just that room in the tower?
Yes, please and thank you.
Okay. She pulls out the what the hell is it called? The seshi the killing stone, the Sesho Seki. She pulls out the killing stone. She begins kind of an incantation. She goes, "Wait, who the hell's this kid?" And he says, "They rescued me and they said they'd bring me back." She's like, "No,
Actually, man.
Who is this? Who is this? Hideki Kaga Hideki?"
Yeah, we never said you were coming back.
You told me you would bring me back if I aided you. I even heroically stepped into the fight, even though I'm in the body of a small child.
I think we did say that.
I think we did.
We would take him back. Yeah.
She's like, we're not bringing back Kaga. This is son's the one who did the. Are you crazy?
I mean, I'm bringing this back with me.
What is that?
And I'm bringing an anal bead and a heart. So, we're just bringing all sorts of stuff.
That is the biggest Shirikodoma I've ever seen.
I know.
What did that come
Well, I
from?
don't know, but it's
we
from
killed the thing that was
An
collecting it.
Oni?
A kappa?
Papa.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kappa, there we go.
one of my formations. Almost but thank God she popped before.
Popped.
I also...
I suppose I should just build a house here then.
Let's go.
Okay. She's like, well, wait, no, you can't bring this guy back.
We gave him our word.
Well, if you did that, we need to because of honor. God, I don't like Japan. I'm Hawaiian, in case anybody forgot that. All right. Fine. If you, I will end you immediately if you cause problems. He's like, I don't doubt it. I won't cause any problems. Cool. Whisper says, well, yes. Let us break out that killing stone. This has gone so well for me. And remember, you all owe me the herbs. And so she's pulling out the stone at this time. This strange kind of mist, not dissimilar from the one that has been all around you. More intense, more chilling, wraps around you. And Armament, you were the one who kind of went through and wasn't prepared for it and kind of got pulled, but you all do experience this like tugging sensation as you shift to another plane.
Oh no.
There's sort of a dark moment, and you all find yourselves kind of like falling, and something seems strange with where you are. You are not indoors. It is night around you, and it's like rainy. There's like a drizzle. And you're very high up. You hear that you're in Alpha City. There's horns honking in the distance. And you kind of all like land and like kind of like stutter back as you are on like an uneven stone surface of some kind. Those of you who can fly can kind of hover momentarily. It looks like there's a giant stone hand reaching out that you are all standing within.
Can I see where we are? Is this something that we know to be in the city? Is this something new?
You are in the exact spot of Topflight Tower. But as you begin looking up from the hand where it is, you see that you are standing in an outstretched palm of a hundreds feet tall colossus of Tatiana Temple.
No. Moving or not moving?
Not moving. Just a big statue. And surrounding her are numerous other statues. Kind of beyond that in the sky is a tower similar to Topflight Tower, but it's like hovering, like with some distance off the ground, as if held aloft by, you're not sure if it's magical or whatever. There's a hard rain falling down. Nightheart goes, what?
It would appear we missed a thing or two.
This is a lot. Lumen, I would like for you to make me a magic arcana check.
Sir.
Can I try and get Synth Devil on the line while she's doing this?
Does this feel familiar to me at all in terms of like...
Good question. We'll get to that in a second. What was your magic roll?
I have an 18 on the die plus the 12 from the thing. However, this session is ending. Presumably, I am going to throw my D10.
Okay.
On top.
Throw it on top.
39.
39 again. Not over the hill yet. Oh my god. You glance up at the statue of Tatiana Temple, and though her face is still visible, she has this kind of like headgear and these sigils on. She seems to be wearing the Captain Eldritch like full uniform.
So the baseball cap, or no?
No, not the baseball cap. Like the thing he occasionally puts on when he's really doing like spell casting.
Got it. Okay.
You, sir. Your role was you were asking if this is familiar to you, from something pre-stream.
Yeah.
It is not.
Okay.
Because that was just the cosmos. But the rest of you are kind of pausing here. You notice though that like around Alpha City are like these like flying kind of like patrolling machines. And on the side of them is written a word. Temple Flight.
Oh.
Searchlights around, keeping this city safe and free from trouble and disorder.
Love a good alternate time stream.
I don't know if that's entirely true.
I will say that with flying abilities and backing up in the perception you have, you do notice that it looks like surrounding these massive statues, kind of like below this hovering thing. There's some other sort of other almost familiar faces amongst them. This lineup of this superhero team who seems to have replaced yours.
No! No!
You notice, like, Shinobi Red seems to be in this lineup, as does someone wearing the Ghostman uniform. A couple whom you don't recognize, although there's kind of like an odd sort of man on one side. There's also a guy with like a fedora and a question mark on his face. Like a mask that like blocks it. There's nothing but a question mark. My good friend Findon, one of these figures kind of wearing a suit and looking like really big and burly with this monstrous visage, you definitely recognize. You know him as Grendel, but his superhero name is Mr. G. But standing in the place of honor, sort of with Tatiana Temple, kind of like the co-leader of Temple Flight, is this grinning visage of a devil with a beard and horns, smiling. And it might be a trick of the light as a lightning flashes, but it almost seems like the devil looks down at all of you and smiles. That ends Volume 1 of Topflight. We will resume in the new year with Temple Flight, issue number 1.
Are so bad at our job.
It's cool when you guys go off and leave the plane, because I can be like, well, they can't influence what happens here, and it's going to be great. I will give a few hints about some stuff that's going on just from like a meta thing. Yes, think things like House of M, think things like Age of Apocalypse, think things like Days of Future Past. Boy, the X-Men go to this well a lot. Yes, that's kind of the, that's the vibe of what you seem to have returned to.
Okay, can we at least have a goddamn long rest between now and the new year? Also, can we level up, please?
You will do both of those things. Yes, that is correct.
I feel like it's 2 levels at this point with the realm and everything.
It's interesting because, like, I really get that you'd feel that. So anyway, yeah. So that ends our season. Thank you so much, players.
That was super. I'm sorry you feel that way.
The best kind of see what I've realized is it's the best kind of apology because you didn't apologize.
I hate it.
But it's fun because it's mean. You beat the bad guy. Nobody died.
That's true.
By the way, the kid is a 50-year-old man now, by the way, for sure.
Oh,
so there's a 50-year-old. So with you, who seem to have not been altered by this, there's a 50-year-old man. There's a Nightheart and a Whisper.
So, I mean, I don't know. I maybe you answered it with naming all those things that I've only seen one of. But so are we on the right plane? Are we?
Oh, I will. Actually, I will say this to you guys. Kind of like as a kicker moment. This was somebody could have said this in a panel before the final panel of the Synth Devil at the lead of them. But basically, Nightheart will confirm. No, this is our plane. We're not in the wrong place. Someone changed our reality.
I wonder who.
So yes, you are absolutely in your own place, which does mean that
that's my objection to going to this plane is still on the record here.
Well, I don't know about that, but if you can revert things, it will be.
Well, yeah.
But this does mean that the heart you possess is Shinobi Red's heart. Cool.
That's something.
That's fun, right? But victory, you guys did it.
It's like the Care Bears. We have to give her back her heart so she can love again and bring Topflight back.
Sorry, is this maybe I'm supposed to be confused? Is this someone went back in time and changed things, or is like
I feel like
Because
that's not.
that-
Are you expecting to get any answer to
Do you-
that?
No, I just
I mean-
mean like you're to make a plan to give Shinobi her heart back. If that Shinobi, never lost her heart, like we need to hang on to it till we get everything back to ours.
Gotta figure out, yeah.
This Shinobi
I
probably
don't think
did.
we're going up to the tower.
But the point is, my friends, you'll find out the answer to those questions and many more in 2022.
That's upsetting.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a long
Not
time.
not that we
upsetting.
don't know the answers, but that like the concept of that's like
I know.
sooner than you would think.
Yeah.
And yet it'll be here before you know it.
I guess
Oh.
we're upset about different things then, Dan. I guess.
And that's what makes the world go round.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I guess then, Philip, while we're all grappling with all the mistakes we've made, what's replacing us on Monday?
Yes, so fun. So if you want to see the opposite of what I just did to them and what I do every Friday night, come and check out The Wild Beyond the Witchlight starting next week. A couple familiar faces from both this game and our game on Fridays, and some new friends who will be popping in for that. Gonna be super fun. Session 0 is next week. The gimmick of Session 0 is that the book will become available online on D&D Beyond during Session 0. So the beginning of Session 0 will be everyone presents their characters, and then at some point, I'll get real quiet while I'm reading and rapidly filling in. Okay, if you're gonna be that, that's a new race from this. So here's what they get. Okay, so change that, and you get this. It'll be that kind of nonsense.
The other gimmick of that show is, as Philip has said, it is the opposite of what we're going to do. But I don't think Philip's capable of being that positive that long.
No.
So the other gimmick is watching until Philip breaks and it starts to turn dark.
This is what I'm thinking as well.
think
I
that
agree.
that is
We should
slander.
start a bet in the Discord.
You may definitely start a bet. Hey, I'll bet on myself not to go dark, and I will lose that bet and face.
You're not allowed. We're blocking you.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, check that out. Thank you everyone so much for watching Topflight. This was a big dramatic finale. You guys did
Yeah.
a very
It
good
was
job.
great.
Does anyone have hero dice left?
Yes.
I don't.
I have a D4 that I got back twice and the D6
There you
left.
go. Yeah,
I have my D4, my D6, and my 12.
there you go. Yeah, people were. It was intense. I think that is by far the most hero dice that have been expended in this session.
Definitely.
Aside from
yeah.
things where everybody throws them on to like the final roll for some nonsense.
Yeah.
So, yes, so we have a very fun game starting next week. That'll be cool. And that will probably take us through around the end of the year ish. We'll be kind of doing that as a break from this. We will come back with Topflight in the new year. On Fridays, Blood from a Stone's not going anywhere because I need it in my heart. And then on Sundays, we do have 2 more sessions of Smuggler's Reverse, our Star Wars game. And the new show that is replacing that will be announced very soon. Just as soon as a couple of things are finalized, but that's going to be very exciting. That's going to be, I'll describe that as a game for more seasoned, experienced. That's going to be getting a little crunchier with some rules and such. Gonna be fun. I know. You were a real, like, honestly, like my first thought for that game is just this is proof, but sadly, you are not available on Sundays.
We
yes.
got 2 more. We got 2 more episodes to try to pull off this heist that is looking less and less likely. Going to require bolder and bolder actions.
They made some interesting choices in our last game, and it was a lot of fun though. The Star Wars game's been a lot of fun, and if nothing else, the Star Wars game is a celebration of that smooth jizz and jats music. Denki blowing on his clue horn. We are effectively putting together an EP slowly but surely.
If nothing else, download the music from
just
our
download
Discord.
the music. A new song just came out called "Come Away to Camino Bay,"
How is it
featuring
spelled?
"Come Away to Camino Bay."
Yeah, just checking.
Don't be gross.
This
It
is a
is
channel for
jizz
mature
music.
audiences.
Yeah.
If it's a jizz song, I kind of feel like it should be spelled that way.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
take that up with the individual playing Murdenki because he made the artwork for that album. That features some very upsetting. The lyrics to that song is, "Oh, come to Camino Bay. I want them to clone you today, 'cause one of you's just not enough for me. What can I say?" and it's sung by a Palawick, and her name is Mimi Panini, and I don't need to talk anything else about that. So yeah, well, guys, thank you so much for checking this out. Does anybody have anything they want to plug or say or mention or complain about? If you want to complain about what I just did to you, please do that as well, obviously.
Yeah, your general just DMing. I would like to lodge an
lodge a formal complaint.
However,
I'll put it in the I'll put it in the complaints box.
Yeah. So just a reminder, it is September. You get, I don't know, it's discounted. Also, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub. And if you want to see people suffer emotionally while Philip rolls dice against them, subscribe.
What if you want a free Dom instead?
That's my joke is there should be Domtober.
Domtober.
Yeah. Very good. Well, guys, thank you so much. I know that, and I would like to close this by saying that I know that this is a hard situation here. I want everyone, I'm going to even say my sign off a little earlier because there's a different closing word I want to use, but I do want everyone to have a top night and a top rest of the year. But I do want to close with what I think in a time of adversity such as this, the Topflight is facing, what we all know that that everyone's inspiration, Rocky Jumper, what he would say in this situation is this.
Rocky Jumper.
God damn, what an American hero.
Beautiful.
There are no words. There are no words.
Thank you. There are no words.